Inside the absolute value brackets, you have -1 minus 3, which is a -4. And then in the other set, you have 2 minus 5, which is -3. The absolute value of -4 is +4. And the absolute value of -3 is +3. So we'll end up with a -8 plus 12, which gives us an answer of 4. Inside of these absolute value brackets, we will have a +2. And inside the other set, we'll have a -1. The absolute value of 2 is 2, and times the -1 outside is -2. The absolute value of -1 is 1. So -2 minus 1 is -3, plus 2 is -1. Inside these brackets, you'll have 3 minus 4, which is a -1. And over in these brackets, you will have -1 minus 6, which is a -7. The absolute value of -1 is 1, so 1 times 5 is 5. This will give us a 7, times 4 is 28, and we have to subtract 1. So 33 minus 1 is 32. Inside of this absolute value bracket, you will have a -4. And in the other one, you will have 0. The absolute value of -4 is +4, times a -2 is -8. The absolute value of 0 is 0, times 2 is still 0. So now we have -8 minus 0 is -8, and then minus 2 is -10. This is 3 minus 8, which is a -5. And then you're going to have the absolute value of -3, which is 3. And -1 minus 2 is -3. So the absolute value of -5 is 5. So we'll write 2 times 5. And then plus 3. And then minus the absolute value of -3, which is 3. -10 plus 3 minus 3 is -7 minus 3, which is -10. In the first set, we'll have 2 minus 4, which is -2, plus 3 is 1. And then in the second set, -1 plus 6 is 5, minus 4 is 1. So the absolute value of 1 is 1, but we have a negative sign in front of it. And the same deal for this one. So -1 minus 1 is a -2, minus 3 is -5. 12 minus 18 is a -6. And then on this side we have 2 minus 3, which is -1. So we will end up with 4 times 6 plus 3 times 1 minus 4. That is 24 plus 3 minus 4, which is 27, minus 4. The answer is 23. For this problem, you should have -3 times a negative, or not a negative, but a positive 3, and then minus 4 times a positive 4, and plus 7 times a positive 3. So that is -9 minus 16 plus 21, which is -25, plus 21. The answer is -4.